Want to know how to grow your business? The answer, surprisingly, is love. Love your clients so they know that you care, you appreciate them, and they won't want to leave. You just can't find that anywhere. Love your past clients so they'll want to come back again and again and again. And show love to your potential clients through your marketing. My marketing, you might be saying? Yes, stay tuned because that's what we're going to talk about today is why and how, seriously, that love is the ultimate marketing strategy around. So hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're here for the next episode of Joyful Business TV. I'm Laura West, host of your show, and I'm also the CEO of the Center for Joyful Business and an intuitive business coach. For over 20 years, I have been working with successful coaches, healers, creatives, and conscious business owners, probably like you, right? To help claim your soul work, your medicine for the world in a bigger way. So you see, your soul work, that is the work that you are meant to do. There's no one else here on earth that has your unique combinations of your gifts, your talents, your expertise, your strengths, your wisdom, your particular way of being creative, your unique perspective. All of that is your beautiful brilliance. And nobody else has that whole unique recipe. That's what you use for your soul work. Some people might call it being a rebel, right? That you have your unique perspective, that it doesn't fit in some like you would think, like the norm. But you know what? What I know is that rebelness, that weirdness, that thing that makes you different, that unique combination, that's your secret sauce. That's what's going to help you stand out in a crowded marketplace. That's what is going to have somebody say, I want to know her. I want to know what she's got, what's going on, because I can feel the attraction to that, right? That's what it's all about, attraction marketing. So I work with my clients and together we create from a place called abundance flow, right? It's creating a powerful internal and external operating system where you consistently release the blocks, you embrace your brilliance, and you create an environment for yourself inside and out so that you flourish. And that has you become magnetic to attracting amazing clients, opportunities. It activates support from your unseen sources where it seems like magic and miracles are happening, right? This whole stream of support rises up to meet you. And yes, supports you in making great money, doing work that you love while you're making a difference. So that's what we're all about here on Joyful Business TV. And today, I want to talk to you about this love thing, right? Love and marketing, when you bring the two together. In some ways, it might seem kind of weird, but in other ways, it's so common sense, right? When you run a conscious business, you truly care about your clients, right? You care about your customers. They are not just a transaction. So they are not a, take a number, wait your turn kind of relationship. And so that's what's really key to realizing in your business, that one of your biggest goals is to create these relationships, show them the love, and then nourish that relationship, just like you would, nourishing a relationship with your family, with your friends. We do that already, right? We know we need to nourish relationships to keep that connection going, keep that opportunity going, or keep the flow going, right? Same thing with your clients. When you share your passion, your love, and show them that you care about them, that truly is the ultimate marketing strategy. So this is the time of year where we tend to talk about love, right? And there are many different types of love. There's the romantic love, there's family love, there's love you have for your friends. You might even have love for like a teacher or a mentor or somebody who really helped you through a job or life or school or a tough spot in your world. And, it's totally natural to want to show gratitude and deep appreciation. Well, that's the same MO, right? That you want to have in your business for your clients and all the members of your soul tribe, is to show that gratitude, that deep appreciation for the relationship. All right. We actually call this relationship marketing, right? It has a name, but I like to call it the love strategy, right? Where you show your care and appreciation and you share your passion for wanting to help them have a better life or a better business or whatever it is that you help them with, right? So it starts with nourishing the relationship with new people that you've just met. So people you've just met. Now, it is similar when you think about it, it's similar to dating. You don't just meet somebody and jump into a marriage, right? Although there are lots of people in People magazine who've done that, right? That doesn't typically last or work for a long time, right? You usually do a little something first to test out the waters. You might meet for a cup of coffee, go on a walk together, right? Same thing in your business. You might meet for a cup of coffee. You might go on a walk together. You might have a phone call together and have a virtual coffee or a get to know you call. They might download a free gift. That's another way of sharing your love, your passion, and that you care for people because you want to give them this really good stuff in an ebook, right? Or a TV show or your newsletter. Those are ways of sharing your love, right? Sharing ways that you can help them. And then in a relationship, as you gradually get more serious, they might buy a program or a product. They might go to one of your events. They might eventually want to work or join and become a mastermind in your mastermind group or do private work with you. Now, they don't always have to go through every step in order. A lot of clients, they already know what they want, right? They're actually looking for that. And because you are grounded, centered, and confident in your soul work and your solutions, that because they know what they want, they'll jump right into one of your higher end programs. So another thing about love being the ultimate marketing strategy is that it doesn't matter how long you've been in business. This is another twist on the idea of bringing love into your business. Is it doesn't matter how long you've been in business, but you might still have areas of marketing that, they feel like a drag. When you start your business, you want to do the thing that you love, right? Your passion. You want to do the healing. You want to do the speaking. You want to do the coaching, right? You want to do the delivering the workshops and things like that. But a big part of your job is the marketing because we've got to let people know that you're here, right? We've got to let people know that you're here. You don't want to stay really small because then your medicine, your soul work is going to go to waste. Nobody's going to know about it. So lots of times you feel that little drag coming up when, you might feel like, oh, I got to write that sales page. I really need to attract people into my new program, or, oh, I need to write my newsletter again and again, right? So what keeps me going, because I have that same thing come up from time to time for sure. And what keeps me going and shifts my energy is that each time I'm getting ready to do some sort of marketing activity, I imagine that I'm writing a love letter to my client, right? The moment I think about I've got to write a sales page and get it right, and my energy goes down, my inner critic comes out, and it's just a torturous whole thing. But when I think about writing a love letter to my clients, I usually imagine one particular client. I call them my best client ever, my BCE, right? And I write to them. Or when I create this TV show, I speak to them, right? And I share my advice, my ideas, my inspiration. I acknowledge how they might be feeling, their frustrations, their dreams, their aspirations. And then I share my medicine, my advice, here, take this next step, right? For how to help them either do better, be better, get better, right? That's a love letter, right? That's a sales page. That's a TV show. That's a newsletter. Sharing that desire that you have for them to be successful along with your solutions. So when you share your love with your clients, it really does shift everything. I know this TV show is absolutely a love letter each and every week to my clients. And I always think of one particular client that I'm talking to, and I speak to them from my heart with the intention that the medicine that I'm delivering today, right? How I'm being in my soul work today, it is going to help them in some way. Now, I know that you can get stuck here, right? I mean, I feel your pain. You have all these amazing gifts and things that you want to share that can help people. But here's the thing, if you don't make marketing a priority, then you're going to stay really small. That's just how it is. People aren't going to know about you. They're not going to be able to find your amazing solution. And that's really painful, right? It's painful to you. It's painful to me. So I'm very passionate about how do we find a way that feels good, that we can shift our relationship to marketing so that we can get that out there. Because, not sharing your work, that's like, I mean, what if you had a cure for a particular illness, for Alzheimer's or dementia, and you didn't share it? That's almost a crime, right? So it's the same for your soul work, that if you can help in your unique way, the people you're meant to help, we want to find ways to get it out there, and in a bigger way, not just in this small way, but in a much bigger way, so that you can get your work out there. People can change, you can change those lives, and you can make great money at it. So for some examples, I have clients who feel teachers are just way too stressed. What if you have medicine that can help teachers feel less stressed? To me, that's a huge thing right now, right? Maybe you help corporate executives be a better, more compassionate and effective leader, right? So then there's a ripple effect. They do better in their work. So the work is better. They go home feeling better to their families and their friends. So really, we've got to find that way that you can share your medicine, because otherwise there's people who are suffering in the world that don't need to suffer because they just don't know about you. So relationships really need, to really flourish, they need tender, loving care, right? They need some TLC, especially in this stressed out, fast-paced world. Everybody I talk to has got some level of anxiety and uncertainty that they're dealing with. And so it can make it hard to, think you've got to go out there and market, with a capital M, right? But actually just a heartfelt note to a client, to a potential client, to somebody in your soul tribe community, that could make all the difference. Sharing an article, sharing your TV show, your podcast, maybe creating an extra bonus for your current clients because you keep hearing a reoccurring theme and there's a pain point, right? And so, or maybe there's a passion point, and that is something that is, that they all dream of, right? All my clients dream of having retreats, creating card decks, traveling around the world, or having retreat centers in their backyard in a beautiful space. So that's something that I will create bonuses for, little extra things for my clients. Maybe you create a special podcast that's just for a group, certain messages for a group. It can be as simple as checking in on a past client, right? These are ways of nourishing relationships, right? So people can tell when you're just going through the motions and you're trying to make a sale. But when you show that you genuinely care, when you share the love, oh my gosh, that's like, people can feel that, right? So it goes beyond your words. It goes beyond the TV show, right? They can feel that you actually care. And we just have to find the way that makes it really authentic for you. I call it authentic, finding your authentic marketing style, your AMS, your authentic marketing style. So let me tell you a little story. Years ago, I had a client when she first came to me, she couldn't even say the M word, right? And the M word we're talking about here is marketing. She was from a school administration background, and now she was a coach. And she was really passionate about wanting to help other school administrators, principals, and teachers. But she was really uncomfortable with the idea of marketing. In that environment, they didn't market. And she was feeling uncomfortable and kind of frozen because she felt like she had to do it like somebody else, right? Like listening to all the gurus that teach about marketing, that she needed to do it by, like somebody else. But what we did is we found her authentic marketing style, and she liked to have rich personal connections and conversations. And so she started a campaign, right, to share her love, her passion, her caring by taking potential clients to breakfast, to lunch, inviting them out for coffee so they could have those rich conversations. 3 months later, I got a picture of her in front of a big poster that she had drawn and created. And it had a big heart, talk about love, it had a big heart. And inside it said, I love marketing. Not the M word, it said marketing. So you too can fall in love with your marketing when you dare to let your heart lead, your heart create your marketing. So I want you to think about marketing in this way, because it will really make the biggest difference. It can change everything. putting your love in your marketing, thinking about how can you love, share your passion for your clients or potential clients, people who are in your soul community, sharing the love. That'll make all the difference. All right. Thank you for being here today. And if you are curious about what I'm up to, we always have lots of good things going on over at joyfulbusiness.com. Come over and visit, sign up for my newsletter. And I've got this great free gift about activating your abundance. And I always have workshops, private coaching opportunities, retreats, and things like that. So love to have you in our Soul Tribe community. Thank you. Thank you for watching this episode of Joyful Business TV. I want to invite you to get more creative strategies and support for growing your business. You can start right now by activating your abundance mindset with a really powerful creative visualization that will help you get into the universal abundance current, one of my favorite things to do. And you'll also get a companion 7-day journal that will help you create a daily habit of co-creating with the universe. These are 2 powerful resources that you can get started right now to help grow your business and activate that abundant mindset. You just go over to activateabundancegift.com.